5 years ago, Jon Jones lost his first and only MMA fight. Now, he had that fight with Gustafsson that went the distance. Many people thought he lost. And then toward the end of his light heavyweight title reign, Thiago Santos had a fight with him that many people thought he lost also. But this was the fight of all fights that everyone thought he lost for sure. The build up to this fight really reminded me of Chris Weidman versus Anderson Silva, the GOAT who defeated anyone and everyone that they put in front of him, and an up and coming fighter who not many people knew who he was. He didn't really have any staple victories in the division, but nonetheless, he still got a title shot because I thought Reyes was really going to shock the world. Not only shock the world, I thought he was going to knock out Jon Jones. But nonetheless, we got such a compelling fight that still to this day, people are talking about it. And after rewatching this fight again, I still have this opinion 5 years later that he won this fight. And if you thought Reyes was there to just sit back and try and eke out a decision, he was there to take Jon's head off. He wanted to hit it so hard that all the cocaine Jon ever snorted would fly right out of it. And it looked like he was going to be doing that, but Jon has the toughest chin of any MMA fighter I have ever seen. He had Jon Jones running for his life. He was hitting him with uppercuts. He was hitting him with jabs. He was hitting him with high kicks, low kicks. I really thought Dominic won rounds 1 through 3 just off of his striking. Because Jon was offering little to no resistance, he shot a few takedowns here and there, but he didn't land any of them. It wasn't until round 4, round 5 that he started landing takedowns, but he didn't have Dominic's shoulders on the mat. His back wasn't fully on the mat. He didn't do any damage with those takedowns. But Dominic, you could see in the fight, he was tapering down. He was slowing down a bit. I think he got a little bit too cocky thinking that he banked those first 3 rounds, which is ultimately the reason why he lost the fight. Because yeah, Jon Jones, he didn't cause more damage in the final 2 rounds, but he was more active. And if you can't inflict enough damage on your opponent, the judges will look at it as, you are being more active than your opponent is. But Dominic definitely won rounds 1 through 3. I mean, the numbers don't lie. Dominic had 119 total strikes landed compared to Jon Jones's 107. 116 for Dominic on significant strikes, 104. And speaking of those takedowns, they didn't count in the fight. They were landed as 0 seconds controlled. Headshots, 41 for Dominic, 31 for Jon. The judges' scorecards, one judge had it 48-47, one judge had it 49-46. How in the actual ass did you give Dominic 1 round that entire fight, and the other judge had it 48-47 in favor of Jon, a UD victory? And I know it already happened. I know there's nothing we can do about it. I know it is set in stone forever till the end of time, but this is universally. Even Jon said it himself. He knew in that moment that Dominic was beating him. He even said, well, maybe I'm just a step slower and this guy just wants it more, and he didn't want it that more, and this fight forced him into kind of a semi-retirement because we didn't see him until 2023 after this fight. And Dominic, meanwhile, his career on the other hand kind of went on a downward spiral because I think this fight got to his head into thinking that, well, everyone in the entire world thinks I beat Jon Jones, so who's to say I can't beat anyone else for the belt? And he lost like 3 out of his next 5 fights, I think. So yeah, although it was a robbery, one of the biggest robberies I've ever seen in my almost 20 years of watching the sport, it was still a great fight, and I highly recommend y'all check it out. But I want to know what you guys think about this entire fight in the comment section. Let me know below. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know what kind of video you want to see next. If you want to see more videos like this, skits, vlogs, let me know. I will do them. It's your boy Hollywood AJ. I'm out.